వెళ్తున్నాను ఆగు. Hello? Hello? Hello, am I audible? If I'm audible, please type yes in the comment section. Actually, sorry for the late. There's a technical issue, and just I was trying to resolve that. Thank you. Let's start then. Because there aren't considerable number of candidates in the live session. Yep, 30. Drive link that was provided in the description box. So I'm providing it right here also, because the whole session goes on this drive folders. So I request everyone to join this session by the link provided to you. I have WhatsApp many members this link. Yep, cool. Just 3 more minutes left. So before we start the session, I request anyone, if you have any doubts regarding this Capgemini recruitment, except the model of this paper, I request everyone to ask their questions in the comment section. So let's not waste some time. There's only 3 minutes left, and after that, I'm going to take 1 hour session. And after that session, you'll be asking your doubts for 1 hour. So before starting the session, if you have any doubts, except regarding the pattern of the paper, I request you to type them in the comment section. So what programming languages will they ask? So when it comes to the programming structure algorithms, so I haven't, as per my research, I haven't heard that they're going to ask anything in Java. This is not regarding the interview process. This is in the question paper. They're going to ask questions on C and pseudocode algorithms, or you can call them as data structure algorithms. When it comes to that paper, pattern of that paper, I'm going to discuss it later. And any more other questions? Hope everyone has opened that drive link which I have provided in the description box. If you have opened that, I request everyone to please type yes in the comment section. I haven't seen any responses yet, whether you have opened the drive link or not. If you have opened that drive link and you're ready, then please type yes in the comment box. Okay, no late. Let's start the session. Hello, Techneons. So today we are going to discuss the pattern to be given in this Capgemini recruitment process. As you know, this year the Capgemini recruitment process has been changed. So if you have opened the dry link, I have given there questions that could be given in the Capgemini. First one is color the grid. Second one is detective challenge. Third one is digit challenge. Third one is grid challenge, inductive, motion, and these are the challenges that are mentioned or given by the Capgemini. There are 18 other challenges which aren't mentioned by this Capgemini. So today I'm going to discuss these six challenges as well as those unknown challenges. I can't say that this will be given in the examination, but the question which are same means with the color the grid. So before I start this, I request everyone to open the color the grid folder. If you have opened the folder, I request everyone to type opened in the comment box. There aren't any comments yet. So if you have just opened that folder, I'm ready to start my session. Just type open. Seems like only one person has opened it. Questions provided in that folder, but I'm going to explain only one of them, and the remaining you need to solve soon after the completion of the session. Now, open the picture named 1 in the color the grid folder. So, as you are able to see this picture, here the grids have been colored with black and orange. You need to find out the criteria or the condition on which basis they have been colored as orange or black. So, just 5 seconds of time to identify what is the criteria that has been colored and black. Soon after the completion of 5 seconds, I am going to tell the answer. 1, 2, 4, and time's up. Yeah. As you are able to see, the orange colored grids holds a condition of 3 or more Z's on it. I repeat, the orange color grid holds a condition where 3 or more Z's present in that matrix. So now there are 4 options given below, and you need to color those 4 options based upon the condition. If there are 3 or more Z's in the matrix, you need to color it as orange, and if they aren't, then you need to color it in the black. Hope everyone has understood how to solve this kind of problems. So these kind of problems are known as color the grid problems. If you have understood, I request everyone to type understood. If you haven't, then please type it as repeat. So is it a repeat? Okay. Next. Understood. Understood. Okay. So one of them hasn't understood. Now I'm going to repeat it again. Observe it carefully. You are able to see orange colored grids and black colored grids. So these all holds a condition. Based upon those that condition, they have colored it as orange. And if that condition hasn't been satisfied, it is colored as black. So the condition is, if you keenly observe the matrix, there are 4 Z's in the matrix. If there are 3 or more Z's in the matrix, then they are coloring it as orange. If there isn't 3 or more Z's in the matrix, then they are coloring it as black. So now there are 4 more options given below, where you need to fill the grids with either black or orange based upon the condition. Now, as you are able to see the first option, in that option, you should color it with the orange. Similarly, you will the other 2 options. Hope now everyone has understood this. So if you haven't understood, Pramod, I request you to type again not understood, and if you have understood, please type understood. Any others? Not only Pramod. I request everyone who hasn't understood the question, please type it as repeat or haven't understood. Understand. Very good. Any others? Okay, let's now I request everyone to open the folder deductive challenge. So let's go on with the first one. The given examples will be solved by you post completion of the session. So as you are able to see, this challenge holds the logic which is similar to the Sudoku. So if anyone has a regular habit of playing Sudoku, then you will be able to solve this very easily. See, guys, this problem seems to be very easy, but there is a time constraint which you need to solve. In which you need to solve these problems. For example, you'll be given 5 or 10 seconds to solve one problem. Okay, not only this deductive challenge, but every challenge holds a time period of within seconds, not minutes. To solve single question, you will have only a couple of seconds. Okay, so the competition is very heavy in this type of questions. Now, when you come to this Sudoku, as you are able to see the question mark, and you need to fill with the symbol given below. You have been given 4 symbols plus circle, triangle, and a square. So you need to fill up with this symbol in the question mark, which satisfies the criteria. Now, look at those rows and columns. So in that question mark, what is the symbol that that is not present in that row? See, square is present in that row. So square is not the option. Cut it off. Next, triangle is present in that row. Triangle is not also the option. Cut it off. Next, plus is also present in that row. So it is also not the correct answer. Now the remaining one is circle. So you need to click on the circle. Answer. So as you are able to see, this is the first level. Now go to the second question. The second question second pick. Just go to the second pick. The second pick also holds the same logic, which you will be given some extra. You will be given 15 seconds to solve that questions. Okay. As the level increases, the difficulty also increases. So understood this deductive challenge. If you haven't understood, just follow the same rules. Hello, am I audible? If you understood the topic, just type understood. And you haven't understood, just type repeat in the comment section. Understood. Good. So while solving other questions, how can we check the answer whether correct or wrong? Yeah, good question. So let's go on with the second picture then. Okay. Yeah. Open the second picture. Now, as you're able to see, in this column, that is the fourth column, you're having square, plus, and triangle. What is the symbol that is missing in the fourth column? It's a circle. So assume that there is a circle in the fourth column, first row. Now, what could be the in place of question mark? So as there is circle in the first row, triangle and square, what is the other symbol remaining? So plus. Replace plus with the question mark. That will be how you solve this type of questions, level 2 type of questions. Do you understood? Ramalakshmi Chinnu. If you haven't, Just type repeat. Okay, anyway, as it is a level 2 question, I'm going to repeat this again. Just carefully observe the column 4. You're having square plus circle. What is the remaining symbol that is missing in the fourth column? It is circle. Assume that there is circle in the fourth column, first row. Now, what could be the possible shape that could be the answer in place of question mark? So, there is a square, triangle, and as you have assumed earlier, there is a circle also. Then what is the missing symbol? Plus. So, plus is the correct answer. Okay, cool. So, let me go to the next topic, which is a digit challenge. I request everyone to open digit challenge folder. Okay, hope that everyone has opened it. Now, this challenge seems to be pretty simple. Question for this challenge is very less. In order to solve a question, you will be just given 2 to 3 seconds. That's it. A max of 5 seconds. With the levels, the time will also be increased. So, look at this digit challenge. First question seems to be a calculator type of thing. Now, so x into y plus z equal to 20. You just need to identify what will come in the place of x, y, and z. So let us take an example of 3. 3 will be coming in the place of x, 6 will be coming in the place of y, which is 18. And you need to replace 2 in the place of z, where 3 into 6 will be 18 plus 2 will be 20. So this is a kind of level 1 question where you will be given a max of 5 seconds to solve this. When you go on with the also increase, but the difficulty will also increase. So when it comes to this, you need to also take the criteria of board mass, or else you'll go wrong. Hope everyone has understood this kind of digit challenge. Give the answers in the comment box. I request everyone to try the third picture, and to type the answers in the comment box if you have understood. 4 into 3 plus 8, that can also be taken into consideration. See, there are different kinds of permutations and combinations that might occur, but uh, it is up to you. At that instant, you might get only one combination, or it might become hard for you to identify at least one combination. So, I request everyone to try this third one, third picture, and type your answers in the comment section. Yep, that's a good one. See, you're taking too much of time. Practice makes you more perfect. So this kind of questions also when it comes to digit challenge, don't underestimate this digit challenge because it seems to be pretty easy, but this is where you'll go wrong. Yeah, good. We're able to see there are different types of combinations of numbers that are occurring in the comments. So it is up to you at that instant which answer strikes in your mind. Okay. Shall I go to the next topic? If you're ready, please type yes in the comment box. If you're ready, please type yes in the comment box. So I'll take this that as ready. Now, next folder. So open grid challenge. Yeah. When I've been going through, this turned out to be my favorite challenge ever, because this kind of plays trick with your IQ. This is to check your IQ levels. So the amount of time constraint is also a bit tricky. Now I request everyone to open the document. I assume that everyone has opened it. As you're able to see, there are some random dots, out of which only one is highlighted. So you will be given 2 seconds of time in order to remember those dots. And within a flash, is going to switch to the next question. That is, go to the 1 2. So are you able to see this 1 2? So this 1 2 seems to be a kind of mirror image, but it is not. You will be given 5 seconds to identify whether it is a mirror image or not. If it is a mirror image, you should press on yes, and if it isn't, you need to press on no within a span of 5 seconds. And then you will be redirected to question 2 1, and to the 2 2. Similarly, in 2 2, you need to identify whether it is a symmetric image or not. If it is, you will be doing this for a set of questions. Let us assume a set of 5 questions. And now go to the final question. Final question. I assume that you have been to final question. Now, you will be given this sequence of dots where you need to identify, or you need to click on the dots which were highlighted earlier in the same order. That is, you need to click on the dot which is highlighted in the first picture in the first attempt. And then you need to go on to the second dot which I have shown you in the picture of 2 1. So this process should be continued until you identify those set of dots which were given earlier to remember. And let me repeat again. First, you will be asked another question which will be giving you a mirror image to identify whether it is symmetric or not. If it is symmetric, you will be clicking on yes. If it isn't, you will be clicking on no. In this process, 5 questions will be given. That is 1 1, which I have named 1 1, 1 2, 2 1, 2 2, and so on up to it could be 5 2. You need to remember those 5 dots which were given, and in the final question, you need to mark those dots in the same sequence that has been shown to you. Okay, understood? Please type no or repeat. If you have understood, please type understood. Because this seems to be a kind of tricky, which will be checking your kind of memory power. Okay, if you have haven't understood, please type repeat. If you have understood, please type understood. See, the time just 2 seconds, and the time given to identify whether it is symmetric or not is just 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds, you need to identify whether the picture is symmetric or not, and within 2 seconds, you need to remember the highlighted dot. Okay, repeat, repeat. Okay, then I'll take it as repeat, and I'm going to repeat this again. Now, I request everyone to go to 1 1. 1 1. Observe carefully. Be given only 2 seconds to remember the dot which is highlighted within the set of random dots. After the completion of 2 seconds, any need for you to answer in the question 1 1. You just need to remember the dot which is given in the set of random dots, which is highlighted. And the time given for you to remember the dot is just 2 seconds. And after that, you will be given a question in order to identify whether the images are symmetric, that is, mirror images or not. And the time for this question is just 5 seconds. If it is a mirror image, then click on yes. If it isn't, then click on no. And completion of 5 seconds, you will be redirected to 2 1. Again, you will be given a time of 2 seconds, and you need to remember the dot which is highlighted. Soon after the completion of those 5 seconds, you will be redirected to 2 2, where again he will be asking you whether it is a symmetric, that is, a mirror image or not. If it is, then click on yes. If it isn't, then click on no. Similarly, he will be giving you 3-1, 3-2, 4-1, 4-2, 5-1, and 5-2. Here comes the final question where you need to mark the highlighted dots in the same sequence as you marked earlier. It means you need to remember the sequence of highlighted dots also. If you go wrong with the sequence of highlighted dots, your answer will be wrong. Hope everyone has understood. And if you haven't, just please type repeat. I request if you haven't understood, please type repeat. I have already told you that this is a kind of tricky question. So if you haven't, I haven't received any. Yes, understood. Very good. I want responses from those people who haven't understood earlier. So the final question is related to only 3-1. Yes, the final question is only related to the four, the dots which were given. Okay, there isn't anything that you need to remember about this symmetric type of images. You just need to only remember the sequence of dots. I am stressing so much because you might be going wrong with the sequence of dots, even though you haven't satisfied the sequence that which you are marking. You will be okay. It has nothing to do with. See, it is not that you don't have anything to do with 1-1-2-1. There is a lot that you have to do with 1-1 and 2-1 only, because later in the final question he will be asking you the question related to this 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and 5-1. So you need to remember those dots and the sequence of those dots. Hope I am clear now. If I am clear, type yes. I repeat, if I am clear, type yes. If I am not, no. Yes, good. Just I'm waiting for some more replies, responses. Some people aren't responding. I don't know whether they are listening to the session or not. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Now let me go to the next challenge. So now open the inductive challenge folder. I repeat, open the inductive challenge folder. So again, in the inductive challenge, you have two substreams where you need to identify the ones which are following the same rule and the ones which are not follows picture. So hope everyone has opened it. Now, on the left side, you're able to see two matrices following the similar rule. So you need to matrices on the right side, two matrices on the right following the same rule as the left side matrices. I repeat, as you're able to see on the left side, there are two matrices which are following some rule, and you need to identify two other first matrix as 1 and the right side one as 2 and the lower one as 3, and the right side lower one as 4. Now tell me the answer. Which two matrices are following 3 or 4 or 1 in the comment section. One of you to answer this question. That means to type the numbers of the matrices which are following the same rule as the left side ones. 2 and 3. Good. Any more other answers? Yep, 2 and 3. See, guys, this question seems to be pretty easy, but the time constraint given to you will be very less. So, the more faster and the accurate you can answer these questions. I repeat, these questions seem to be pretty easy, that you know everything. But when it comes to the time constraint, it will be very less. In order to identify this, you will be given roughly some 5 to 7 seconds. That's it. Okay. So the more practice, the faster you can answer and the more accurate you can answer. So hope everyone has understood. Now I request everyone to open this image 1.jpg. Earlier, what you have seen is the kind of question where you need to identify the matrices item which is not following the rule. As you are able to see, can anyone tell me why 5 is the answer? So, I want everyone to type your reasons in the comment box. Why 5 is the answer? See, guys, I'm trying to make this session more and more interactive so that you will be involving with your keen interest. Okay, I just want everyone to type the reason why 5 is the answer. Very good. Line gap should be on the top. As you're able to see, it is the fifth line which is broken. In the second one, it is fourth. In the third one, it is third. In the fourth one, it is second. In the fifth one, the first line should be given as it is given a fifth line, which means it is not following the rule. So that is what 5 is the answer. Hope everyone has. If you have understood, please type yes. So nearly 52 members are attending this session, but I'm getting only replies from 2 to 3 members. This time I'm going to wait for at least 10 members to type their replies whether they have understood this challenge or not. If you have understood, please type yes. As per the instructions given earlier, those who are dealing with this session with the help of a mobile, I request everyone to switch to your laptops because I have given this instruction earlier itself. Session in a laptop so that it will be comfortable for you. Yep, only 5 to 6 members are replying every time. Yes. Good. Guys, and at the end of this session, I'm going to give you some important instruction. So I request everyone to watch this session till the end. At the end of this session, I'm going to give you an important instruction. So I request everyone to watch this till the end. Hope I am clear. Yep. Now let's go to the next, which is Motion challenge. See, this is a kind of tricky challenge where I have 2 days of my research. I have found only this picture for this challenge. So I request everyone to open the picture one in motion challenge. I repeat, everyone open the picture one in motion challenge. See, uh, the colored blocks are the movable blocks. I repeat, the colored blocks are the movable blocks. So black is a kind of hole and red one is a kind of ball. Now move this ball to this black hole where these colored blocks will be a kind of obstacles for you in the way. So within less number of steps and less number of time, you need to take this red ball to this black hole. Now carefully observe that picture. See, the colored blocks are the movable blocks, whereas the two blocks that were given as white and black are the immovable. Now, in order to move this red ball to the black hole, what you should do so that you will be getting a path so that this red ball will be moving towards this violet color block, and then again move this violet color one towards up and left. I repeat, move this violet color block towards up and left. As your I repeat, everyone just imagine what I am saying. Just first step is to move this blue color block towards up and left. Again, the green color block towards up and left, so that you will be getting a path where you can move this red ball towards the black hole. Hope I am clear. So this can be done in many number of ways, but the constraint taken here will be the less number of steps, the more the points you will get. This is a kind of level 1 question, and after succeeding in this level 1 question, redirected to the question level 2, where you will be facing much more harder motion challenges. So if you haven't understood, I request you to please type no or repeat. If you understood, please type understood. If you have understood, please type understood. And if you didn't, please type repeat in the comment box. Understood. Very good. See, I'm seeing only just participants, and the rest seems to be next. Anyone understood this challenge? Clear. Very good. See, this is nothing. This motion challenge is nothing but what you used to play in the Nokia kind of mobile. If anyone has hardly remember that, you used to play this kind of game in your Nokia mobile, or some keypad type of mobiles used to have this game. But you need to, you just used to enjoy that game. Now you need to take it as a competition and solve it. Okay. So now let's next challenge, which is yeah, switch challenge. I request everyone to open the folder switch challenge. Yeah, this is a kind of easy one, but you will be having again some time constraint where you need to solve this as fast as you can. Now, open the first one. Open the picture one in switch challenge. I assume that everyone has opened it. Now, as you're able to see, red, yellow, blue, and green colored items in the top. So, in order to solve this, I request everyone to take a kind of paper or pen, and if it isn't necessary, no problem. Assume that red is 1 and the yellow is 2. A hint, assume that these are the indices of a matrix. This 1, 2, 3, 4 are the indices of a matrix starting with 1, not 0. Okay. So when passing through which filter, you will be getting the series bottom. Now, red is 1. So the red is in the fourth position below. All the filters are point. Now go on with this yellow. Yellow is 2, where you need to identify the 2 in the second place because the yellow color item is unchanged. The place of this yellow color item is unchanged. So you need to identify 2 in the second place. So check for the option which is where 2 is present in the second place. It is third option. See, the trick here is no need for you to see numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Just solve, and as you go on solving, just try to eliminate the options, and the one which is present in the last will be your answer. Okay. Hope I am clear. You might think that this is pretty easy one, but when you go to the next level, you will be given two filters. Example, open the fourth one, image 4. And type. So I'm waiting for your answer. As I have told you earlier, there is an important instruction to of this session. So I request everyone to follow this session. I hope everyone is trying to solve this question. I'm getting different answers. I'm getting different answers. But you people are getting different answers. Just try to solve it. You're still on the initial level. Try to solve it with the help of a pen and a paper. This shows you how much practice you need. Very good. It's they are saying 2 140. Let me check it out. 1 3 4 2. 1 3 4 2 3. And again 3 2 4 1 4. You need to solve it again. Those who have gone wrong, I request everyone to solve this. Those who have got different answers, I request everyone to solve it again. So if you want some inspiration, even see, I'm taking a book and a pen to solve it. Okay, I'm gonna solve it along with you. Come on, start now. Yeah, the answer is 2413. I repeat, the answer is 2413. So those who haven't understood, I request them to type repeat in the comment section. In the comment section if you haven't understood. Good. Now open the fourth image. See, as you're able to see, now blue, yellow, green, red. Okay. Now you have your book. So 1 means blue. Write B in your paper. 3 means G. And 4 means R. 2 means Y. Okay. So now write it in the order BGRY, which satisfies the first filter. Now pen down the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 above the letters. Now try to identify the block which is satisfying. The block should start with 2. Now see what are starting with 2. The second one and the fourth one. Write first one and the third one in that one. So should I repeat again? Call still some of you are answering it as 4312. I repeat. First of all, when you pass the items through the first filter, you will be getting B, G, R, Y. Now pen down 1, 2, 3, 4 above B, G, R, Y respectively. Now, so come down to the bottom items. First one is green, which means the second one. So write 2, and then you will be having yellow. Yellow is below 4. So write 4. As you're able to see, 2, 4 is given in the second option. So the second one is the answer. If you haven't understood, please type no, and you have understood, please type yes. If you have understood, please type yes, and if you haven't, please type no. Yes, good. Yes. I want replies from those who have given a wrong answer. See, guys, mistake isn't a bad thing. You will learn from your mistakes, and you should learn from your mistakes. And if you are unable to learn from your mistakes, then it's kind of useless to make those mistakes. No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to repeat it again. This time, follow carefully. Okay. Open the fourth image. See, I request those who haven't understood to take a pen and paper and write down what I am saying here. So, first of all, you write BYGR and mark them with 1, 2, 3, 4 respectively. So, when this BYGR are passed through 1, 3, 4, 2, then the order changes to BGRY. Now, there isn't any use with BYGR now. Strike down BYGR and highlight this BGRY. Again, mark 1, 2, 3, 4 respectively on this BGRY. Hope everyone has done that. And now, look at the below items. First, this is given green. What is the number that is above G? So the number that is above G is now there is yellow. What is the number that is above BGRY? Y is yellow, and above Y there is a number 4. So 2, 4. As you are able to see, you have got 2, 4. Just there is no need for you to solve the rest of the items because there is only option, the second one, 2, 4. Now you're going to mark this as your answer in your exam. So those who haven't understood, please type no. If you have understood, please type yes. Good. I want replies from those who haven't understood. If you have understood, please type yes. And if you haven't, no. Good. Good. See, I just need to get another reply. Shravya, should or not? Okay, I'll take that as yes, because I'm not going to waste any more time. It's already been 50 minutes. I have started this session. Now, on the most important one, till now, all the challenges what I have explained you is being given in the internet, YouTube, etc. But these challenges, what I'm going to show you now, I repeat, are assumed to be the type of questions or the model of questions which could be given in the 18 more other challenges that were mentioned by the Capgemini. Now, I request everyone to open question 1, that is the pick 1. See, in this, you're able to see that the you need to identify the sequence, that is the fourth item, which could be possibly be there. Now, there are three options given to you in the below. You need to identify the fourth one. As you're able to see, given is being rotated at, I think, 90 degrees. The triangle is being rotated at 90 degrees in the clockwise direction. So, what could be the answer for this? Is it 1, 2, or 3? First option, second option, or the third option? I want everyone to answer this question. First option, second option, or third option is your answer. Which one is your answer? One. Very good. One. Yes. One is the answer because I have told you earlier this triangle is being rotated in the clockwise direction with an angle of 90 degrees. So I am going to such kind of image with some symbols where you need to identify the answer which comes in the place of question mark. Now I'll be giving you some 10 seconds of time where you need to answer which option is going to be the correct one. For the second image, which one is going to be the answer? If you haven't understood the question, please type no so that I'll be explaining this second question. So the fourth one is the option, it seems. Let me check it out once. Yep, fourth one is the answer. If you have anyone hasn't understood this one, I request them to please type no. See, I'm gonna kind of wait for 10 to 5 seconds for your reply. If there isn't any reply no, then I'm going to next question. So I'll take it as yes, then everyone has understood this question. Now let's move on to the third one. See, this third one is kind of similar to the first question what you have seen. But there the triangle is being rotated, but here the dot is through the vertices of the triangle. I repeat, the dot is being rotated through the vertices of the triangle with an alternative change in color. As you're able to see, first it is pink text and then it is in the blue color ball which is at the bottom vertex, and again it is pink in the left side vertex. So now it is going to be some blue color ball on the right side vertex. That is the third one. Good. The third one is the answer. Hope everyone has understood. If you haven't understood, I request everyone to please type no. Type no if you haven't understood this third question. Type no. Understood the third question. See, it seems that there's been a lag through this session where you people are kind of bit behind me. So if you seem to be kind of lagging, I request everyone to forward yourself. So hope everyone has understood the third question. Now I'm going to move on to the fourth question. See, if you carefully observe, this fourth question is a kind of GIF where you need to take the blue ball uh, to the 3 stars by removing the obstacles which are red ones. I repeat, you need to take on the blue ball. Because I'm going live perfectly. I'm going live perfectly because my connection is kind of isn't buffering. Even the net speed is also at a considerable rate. So I request you to check your net speed or your net connection. Okay. Now, as you're able to see, I request everyone to open the fourth question because these questions are the most important ones because these questions aren't given in any website. It took 2 days for me to grab these questions and make it available for you. So I request everyone to concentrate on this. This fourth question, where you're able to see the blue ball should be taken to the 3 stars. As you're able to see, there are also small numbers which counts your points. You need to make it you need to make it out in such a way that the blue ball goes to the 3 stars with minimum number of points, that is with the minimum number of steps. Okay, I repeat, you need to take on this blue ball to the 3 stars where the red balls are the obstacles with the minimum number of points. The minimum number of points you make, the best the score will be. Hope everyone has understood. If you haven't, everyone to type no in the comment box. If you haven't understood this question, I repeat everyone to type no in the comment box. So seems that you haven't now. Anymore? Those who haven't understood, if you have understood, just please type yes. Oh God. There aren't any responses in the comment box. I don't know whether you people of yes, very good. No, no, very okay. Now I'll take that as a no, and I'm going to repeat this question again. So assume that so it's not kind of assume, sorry. Now you need to take that blue ball to the three stars, where these red balls of obstacles. So by removing those obstacles, you need to make out to the points will be as many less steps as possible. See, I'm going to repeat it again. The blue ball should make out to the three stars within as many less number of steps as you can. Where the red ball is your obstacle, you need to remove that obstacle and you need to make out that blue ball to those three stars. Now, just as there is a lag in this session, I'm going to move on with my questions. If you have any further doubts, just ask at the end of this session. Just type yes if you agree, or just type okay if you agree. Next question is a kind of Tetris where you have been playing since your childhood, but you will be given a shape and you will be given a stipulated amount of time where you need to formulate that shape with the given items. See, you will be given a shape and you will be given a stipulated amount of time and you will be given several items and you need to formulate that shape using those items. This is a kind of Tetris game you have been playing since your childhood in this keypad mobiles. So I'm not going to repeat this once more just because you have been habituated to it. But take care that this given a stipulated amount of time. That is, where you will be given a time of 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and you need to formulate that given shape with the given items. Now, let's go on to the sixth question. Sixth question is also a kind of same one. You are given some items where you need to arrange those items in such a manner that you will be getting the output on the left item. That is, if you arrange the right side objects, you should be getting the output which is on the left side. See, the left side it is given red and blue on the bottom, but you need to carefully observe below that you're given rotate right 180 degrees, which will make that picture upside down. That is, blue will observe below that you're given rotate right 180 degrees, which will make that picture upside down. That is, blue will be coming on the top and yellow will be coming in the bottom. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. As you're able to see, you'll be given a target number where you need to identify the bubbles which will summate or multiply to give that result. If you're given 7, you need to identify the bubbles whose output will be 7. If you're given 12, you need to identify or click on the bubbles which have an output of 12. For this also, you will be given a time. As you're able to see, a time is being passing on where you will be given 10 seconds in order to identify which bubbles formulate to give 7 output. Now, ninth one. As you're able to see, you will be given kind of bubbles on the left and right where you need to summate the bubbles on left and right and identify which one is greater. Based upon that, you need to click on the buttons which is given below, and also you will be given a stipulated amount of time as you're able to see below. Hope I'm clear. Now, ninth one. This question is a kind of verbal kind of question where you need to identify the mistakes given in the sentence. For example, there is a spelling mistake of mistakes. So you need to click on that. And you need to identify the words that are what do you mean to say? that are misspelled, means whose spellings are wrong, within a given amount of time. See, below it is given just, I think it's 50 seconds of time. Within 50 seconds of time, you need to identify the words which are having wrong spellings. Okay, now let's move on to the 10th question. See, 10th question is a kind of, in 10 one, I have given you the instructions. See, at the top, you'll be given a card, and below, you'll be given some kind of three cards. And within a span of 5 seconds, you need to identify the similar card, which is, uh, uh, what do you mean to say, same as the card on the top. So, you need to identify the card which is similar to the card on the top within a span of 5 seconds. As you're able to see, 10 2, you'll be given some random amount of time, or 2 minutes or 1 minute or 1 minute. Within that stipulated amount of time, you need to answer as correctly. As you're able to see, this is level 1. The when you continuously or sequentially go on answering correct questions, you will be carry forwarded to level 2. Each correct question carries 3 points, whereas when you go to level 2, each correct question carries 5 points. But be careful, the level 2 questions are a kind of tough. You need to answer as many questions as possible correctly. The given one. 11th one is a kind of water jug problem where you need to arrange the fishes in the three classes as per the given instructions within less number of moves and less time. Here you will be given 3 rounds, that is 3 type of arrangements, where you need to take minimal number of steps and minimum time you should be consuming. Okay, here you need to take as many less number of steps as possible, and you need to consume less time in order to acquire more points. You'll be having 3 rounds like this. So you need to arrange those fishes in the desired order, or in the given order. For example, all the green fishes should be in one glass, all the blue fishes should be in one glass, and all the yellow and violet fishes should be in one glass. In order to arrange that, you need to take less number of steps and minimum amount of time in order to acquire more number of points. Now, I'm going to 12th question. So let's just go to 12 2, where you will be having 12 one instructions. So you need to identify the outline of the city from the 4 options given. I repeat, you need to identify the outline of the city from the 4 options given below. This is a kind of level 1 question where you will be having level 2. If you go on answering level 1 questions correctly. So for level 1 questions, you will be given 3 points, whereas to the level 2 questions, you will be given 5 points. You will be given amount of time, such as 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, and to the end of that 1 minute, you will be given your score. You can also expect to have a negative marking if you choose the wrong one. Okay. So in level 1, if you choose the wrong one, it could be -1. And if in level 2, if you choose the wrong one, and +5 -2, these are the points. And within a given time, you need to score as much as possible you can. Now, just move on to the 13th question. So instead of, I'm going to kind of change this question to like, instead of identifying the direction of the first flight, he will be asking you like, you need to identify the direction of maximum number of flights. Means you need to identify maximum number of flights, and you need to identify their direction, in which direction they are going to travel. uh, I am going to repeat it again. You need to identify the maximum number of flights which are being traveled in a similar direction. You need to identify the flights which are traveling in the same direction. That is the maximum number of flights. Okay. For this, also, you will be given some time where you need to answer as many questions as possible correctly. And next, it's going to be the fourth one. See, the fourth one is a kind of, everyone has been through this engineering drawing. It is a kind of abstract question, you say, okay, where you need to convert this three-dimensional picture into the two-dimensional picture. I repeat, you need to convert this three-dimensional picture into two-dimensional picture. This is a kind of hard question where you might not be able to answer correctly within a short amount of time. So, in order to answer this question correctly, I'm going to give you a kind of tip. Now look at the dice as you're able to see side by side. So you're going to eliminate that and look at the second option. 1, 3, and 4. These are also not side by side. Now get on to the third one. In the top, the three-dimensional figure, the dice, 1, 3, 4 are connected to each other. So you need to identify the same option which is satisfying this criteria. The third option is satisfying this criteria. Hope everyone has understood so far. Now, let's move on to this 15th one. This 15th one, you will be given some kind of conditions. For example, orange leaf. If orange leaf is a vowel, uh, you need to click on yes, and if it isn't, you need to click on no. Similarly, on the yellow leaf, if it is odd, you need to click on yes, and if it isn't, you need to click on no. I repeat, if it is an orange leaf and there is a vowel in it, you just need to click on yes. If there isn't any vowel in it, just click on no. If it is a yellow leaf, you need to click, if it is a yellow leaf and if you have an odd number in it, just click on yes. And if there isn't any odd number, just click on no. Hope I am clear. So now 16th question. As you're able to see, the 16th question. In the first level, you need to identify the letters. So go to 16.2. In the first level, as the green is colored with yes. When you go to level 2, the two plates will be given two different colors. Now just get on to the 16.1. Okay. When you go to 16.1, there's an example given. If there is if the words given on the two plates are satisfying the condition of vice versa, then you need to click on yes. As you're able to see the right side where they aren't satisfying the condition of vice versa, then you need to click on no. Hope I'm clear. Just moving on to the 17th one. See, the 17th one is also a kind of same Tetris, but in this, you will not be given any shapes. You will not be given any shapes, but within less number of rows, you need to empty the whole block. The red sidebar on the left side is a time constraint. This red sidebar will be depriving itself, and before it disappears, you need to disappear the red present on this Tetris. Next, 18th one. This is pretty easy, where you need to identify the direction of leaves. If it is towards right, then you need to press right. It is the direction of leaves, the direction of wind blowing. So, as you're able to see, if the wind is blowing towards right, you need to press or right arrow, and if the wind is blowing towards bottom, then you need to press the down arrow, and if it is blowing towards left, then you need to press on left. The last one, 19th one, where you will be given a matrix with different kinds of colors for a stipulated amount. Consider it as 10 seconds. You will be shown a matrix with different colors, and again, soon after the completion of 10 seconds, you will be given an empty matrix where you need to mark it with the colors which is shown below in the same positions. So I repeat, you will be given a matrix filled with different colors for 10 seconds where you need to remember those colors, and soon after the completion of 10 seconds you will be given an empty matrix where you need to fill that empty matrix with the colors which are shown in the previous picture in the same order and in the same place. Hope I am making myself clear. If you people have any doubts, I request you to mention it in the comment section now. This is doubts time. I request everyone to mention it in the comment section now. This is doubts time. I request everyone to mention your doubts in the comment section now. So the important instruction that I'm going to give at the last is that, see, don't worry if you have missed this session or there's a kind of lag in your session. We are going to upload videos which is explained now. There's kind of to be part one and part two episodes where we'll be releasing one on tomorrow and the other one the day after tomorrow. So now we are going to clarify. I repeat, if you have any doubts, please post it out in the comment box. Of course, this video will be available after live, but as this is too long, we are going to cut short on it and we are going to kind of post a video with a screen recording tomorrow. How many rounds are there in this recruitment process? See, as far as grammatical mistakes, and there's going to be TR and HR. That's it. So within this written test, you're going to have pseudocode where you will be given. I have written this. Wait a minute. Where you will be given 30 questions. Okay, which is divided into two sections: Section A and Section B. Section A will be consisting of completely theoretical, where Section B you will be given the languages given in this pseudocode are C++, and the other one is kind of algorithm kind of thing, where you'll be given in completely, literally English, where in English, and you need to identify the output of those code snippets. Hope I am clear. Now, any more doubts? Tell us any website to practice. Yes, yeah, we are going to give you a website in the tomorrow's video. We'll be giving that website name at the in tomorrow's video and day after tomorrow's video, where I have gathered these questions so that you will be able to practice. Okay, I request everyone to await for that. So, any more doubts? Because I have literally got just two doubts from this participants. Any more doubts? See, if you are really interested or if you are really striving to get the tips of interview for Capgemini, we are ready to make another live session for you so that we will be also giving you the tips for the interview. Yes, okay. I'm going to make a live session for this interview also, those who have cracked this written test. I request everyone to please subscribe because see, I need to get some encouragement to do this lives again and again. If you're very interested and if you're likely to join in the next live session where I'm going to give you tips for the Capgemini interview, and I'm also in this kind of virtual interview. So pushed you towards this virtual kind of interviews. This seems to be pretty hard when compared to the real interviews what you're going to give. So definitely soon the colleges will be opened, and then you will be giving your real live interview, not like this virtually. Okay. So if you are really striving to know what the tips are going to be for this HR interview, TR interview, I'm ready here to make you another live session, because I have been through more than 10 HRs where I have cracked at least uh, 7 of them, and out of which consisting of startups, MNCs, etc. So even it is a startup, even it is an MNC, I'm ready to guide you as a startup company. What are the requirements of an MNC? So if you have any more doubts, I request you to please post it on the comment box. Um, this seems to be kind of you people aren't asking any doubts. I doubt whether you have been through the whole session or not. See, guys, one more important thing, this is a COVID 19 crisis. Many companies are laying off those employees. See, it is your lucky chance that you have got Capgemini for your campus, because Capgemini is going to hire a lot of people, some nearly in hundreds, not tens. It is going to hire you with a number of hundreds, not in tens. So it is up to you whether how much dedicated to you are to crack that. Okay. I doubt many other companies the competition is going to be pretty heavy when compared to Capgemini. Whereas this Infosys and TCS is not going to it is going to conduct an all over India competitive test. Then I'm going to take you don't have any doubts. See you in the next live session. I'm going to take you don't have any doubts. See you in the next live session if you are willing to attend and if you are willing to crack this TR. So thank you all. If you have any further doubts, I request you to ping me through LinkedIn. I'm going to give you my LinkedIn profile in the comment section. So if you have any further doubts, just all the best.